Hi everyone, it's Nicole and I'm here to do the tag I'm it video, which I don't feel comfortable doing at all. And I mean, you have all these beautiful young ladies, they're all like young and pretty and no laugh lines. But I was tagged by a few people, so I thought I would just, life is all about getting out of your comfort zone. And so I thought I would do it, get out of my comfort zone. And first, I want to show my new t-shirt that I got in the States, and I thought it was quite appropriate. You get one comment and no likes. I thought that's totally what I was going to get when I started my YouTube videos. Actually, I think my son kind of teased me about it and said, Mom, I'll probably be the only one that'll comment on your videos and you'll get no likes. And it's literally taken me by surprise, and I love it. I love uploading videos, and thank you so much for all your comments. You're all so sweet, and I feel like I'm making, tons of friends on YouTube. And I've always, I guess I'll just get started. When did you start scrapbooking? I started scrapbooking when I was pregnant with my third child. When I suspected I was going to be, might be pregnant, I said to my husband, I said, okay, I've been watching Aline's Creative Living, and if I'm pregnant this time, I'm going to make sure that I, take more pictures and do something with it. There's this thing called scrapbooking, and it's really cute. And anyway, I did the pregnancy test, and I was pregnant. And I picked up the phone and I started dialing. He thought I was calling my mom. I was actually calling Aline's Creative Living and subscribing for scrapbook kits. So he thought that was pretty funny. That I would actually, order the kits before I told anyone that I was pregnant. So that was in 1999. So it's been a long time and I love it. And this is the only hobby that has stuck. I've tried everything, and this is the only one that is stuck, and I actually do it more than I did it back then. And by the way, I'm French, so I talk with my hands. So there's a lot of hand motion. Where do you scrapbook? I'm very lucky. I have my own scrapbook room, and I'm in my area right now. And you can see there's my mist, or some of my mist. And I'm just really lucky. It's about 10 by 9 maybe, and then it goes around like a little corner, and then I have a walk-in closet too. So lots of space, but I'm outgrowing my space. Do you find it easier to scrapbook in the morning, afternoon, or evening? Because I do shift work, I on the 4 days that I work, I usually don't scrapbook at all. Um, if I work day shift, I get up at 4:30 in the morning, and then I don't get home till 7 o'clock at night. And usually I'm so beat that I just usually go to bed because the next day I have to work. Sometimes after a night shift, because you have to force your body to stay awake all night, I'll come home and I'm not tired yet, especially if it was a crazy night. I'll scrapbook for about an hour so that it makes my body tired so I can go to sleep, if that makes any sense. And then I'm really lucky I work 4 days on, 5 days off when I'm not doing overtime. And I decided this summer I'm not doing any overtime. I'm just going to enjoy my summer. So it's nice to have 5 days off. And my child is 15 years old almost. So, he takes care of himself. So I can get up in the morning, scrapbook a little bit, clean a little bit, and I reward myself by coming back and scrapbooking. So basically, I'm all over the place. It's just whenever I feel like scrapbooking. What's your favorite tool and products? My favorite tool, and I mean, I've bought a lot of these over the years and um, spent a lot of money. This is not a cheap tool by all means. I think it was, sorry, it was $129 before shipping. It's the Caterpillar Pro, and it's a trimmer, and I love it. I think it was, what did I say, 129 before shipping. But I'll never have to buy another trimmer ever again. So this is my new favorite tool. I absolutely love it. Also comes with a light, so you can see where you're cutting. So I love it, and the blade is in here, and the blade is guaranteed for life, so I don't have to, you know, I did the math, and I was buying a couple of new blades about once every 6 weeks. So $8 every 6 weeks, you know, after a few years. And then the trimmers, after a while, like Robin said, it was bowing and it wasn't cutting right. And so I decided to, purchase a good trimmer. Just trying to set it down. And I guess another, so that was my tool. A product that I love, I just love so many things. If you go see at the beginning of the year, I did, or at the end of the year, sometime. I think it was either the end of the year, beginning of this year, and I did my favorite tools for 2013. Those are my favorite products and tools that I use all the time. And a lot of them are like washi tape, twine, mist, my Scraptastic kits. I love those. Um, so I could go on and on and on because there's not too many things in scrapbooking that I don't like. What is your style of scrapbooking? Well, I've been scrapbooking for, like I said, 15 years, 16 years, and my style has evolved over the years. I used to be a very linear scrapbooker, and I will share some of my older scrapbooks, I promise. And then I went to, I guess, eclectic, I guess, and layering. I like to try new stuff all the time. Or maybe necessarily it's not new stuff, it's stuff that I've done in the past. And then you move on to something else and you almost don't forget about it, but you don't use it. And then all of a sudden you see someone else using it and you're like, oh yeah, I haven't done that for a while. So you do it again. So, um, so that'd be, your style changes as you discover new things in scrapbooking, I find. How do you get your ideas for your layout, and how do you get inspired? Uh, as far as idea for layouts, I am totally inspired by my photos. If you go back and watch a lot of my process videos, I talk about a lot about what is happening in the photo. And as I'm scrapbooking, I'm looking, glasses look all crooked. I'm looking at the photo and I'm trying to get in the story of the photo, and that kind of gets me going, and how I cut the photo. So I love pulling from the photos, I guess, and the story behind it. That usually helps a lot in getting ideas. And also I get ideas from YouTube, from all of you. You're all so awesome. And I get inspired by products. I see new products and I see someone, I see it at CHA, or I see someone using it and I'm like, oh, I totally need that. And then I want to use it. So I get inspired by products. Looking for more people to watch. Well, if you don't follow me yet on my Facebook group, the link is going to be in the description, and it's on the description of every process video. And there's almost 1,000 people there, and I have a list on there that I started probably 5 months ago, 6 months ago, and I keep adding as I find new people that I love. So I have a complete list. It's probably like 30 or 40 people long right now. And do you have a monthly budget, and where do I buy my stuff? No, I don't have a budget. I kind of buy what I want, what I like. Usually I tell my husband, don't buy me anything for my birthday or Christmas, because I buy myself what I want all year round. So I don't really need anything for those things. Usually he'll say, order something that you want or whatever. But yeah, no, I don't. I should really have a budget, but if we can ever build this new house, then I'll have a budget because we're gonna have, a new mortgage payment and stuff. But we both work. We went from, a 3 kids home to a 1 kid home. So we used to spend we still spend quite a bit on sports and stuff, but going from just paying for 1 kid or 3 kids to 1 kid is so much cheaper. So no. No budget, but I bet you my husband's would think I wish he had a budget. Uh, did you take any classes for mixed media or do you learn on your own? A little bit of both. Uh, about 3 years ago, I took Christy Tomlinson's mixed media class, and it was for Canvas, and I transferred a lot of that to, you know, on my scrapbooking layouts and stuff. And I just before, thankfully, just before 2Ps decided to close, I purchased both of Wilna's classes, which I haven't watched yet. I downloaded them on my computer and just really busy. And I thought I was going to have time on vacation to watch them. Didn't have time, didn't even have time to finish my process videos that I want to do. But anyway, I will get to them and I'm sure I'm going to love them. I love online classes. Love taking them. Do you have a photo printer at home or do you print outside? I do both. I have a Epson PictureMate show, and it's the one with the, you can actually see your photo and you can edit your photo right on your screen. And then I also have, I should have taken it before, but I forgot. I also have my LG Pocket photo printer, and that's for my iPhone, and I love it. It's my new little toy. Absolutely love it. But I also, like, we just got back from vacation, and I have about 270 photos that I took. And so that I'll go to my local print shop and I'll get them printed because it's cheaper. But I want to scrapbook today some pictures that we got printed or we took on the trip. So I used my printer at home for that. So then I don't have to wait because it does take 5 days before you get it. And has someone ever hired you to scrapbook? Yes. Like I said, I started 15 years ago. I did 3 albums. One, they want to pay me, but I didn't want to. It was a friend of mine. She was dying of cancer, and she wanted an album for her child. And so I did an album for her, like a full album. And so really sad, but it's really hard to do an album for someone else. We got most of it done while she was still alive. Actually, we were going on the way to show her the finished product, and when we got there, usually they don't tell you if you're not family, you know, that the person passed away, but they told us because they used to see us there all the time with her. So she didn't get to see the final album, but you know, her daughter has the album. So that was like probably 13 years ago that I did that. And then we had a local scrapbook store here, and one day I walked in. I used to be what do you call that? Be there all the time. So she got to know me and stuff. And then one day she said, looking for someone to teach scrapbook classes here. Would you like to do that? And I said, yeah. So then I started teaching there. I stayed there for about 2 years. Then I started working in her store too, and then start working for her husband. He had a total different business. But anyway, so I did that because I was a stay-at-home mom at the time. So I did that for a couple years before I started the store closed is what happened. And then I applied for my job now, not at 911 for the ambulance. And that's when I started working full-time. Just before that, I taught scrapbooking in a class and also worked at a scrapbooking store. And I don't know if you can count that Catherine Scrap sent me some stuff and I did some layouts for her. And there's a few more surprises coming. Or not surprises, but a few more things coming up real soon. And that has to do with, it's not really hired, but it's fun. And I used to teach scrapbook classes all the time. I did Cricut classes. I used to have like 40, 50 people come and take my classes in my area. And a lot of times when I go to crops and stuff, I know a lot of people because a lot of people took my classes. I did that for 10 years. And I've always, always, always wanted to teach online. Never got the courage to do it. And I'm happy to say that I'm working on my first online class. It should be ready, I'm hoping, by middle of September, beginning of October. Um, all I can say for now is it's going to be a big class at an awesome price, because I'm all about getting people excited about scrapbooking, but I want to make it affordable. So there's going to be tons of information. I find that, the 10, 15, 20 minutes that you get for a YouTube video that you do um, is kind of quick. So I'm going to do lots of videos, more in depth, more explanation, and it's going to be like, there's going to be 5 chapters. Anyway, there's going to be more coming up on that really soon, but I thought where this was a question that I would just let you know that that was coming. Do you have favorite techniques on your layout? It changes all the time. Every time I find something new, I like that better. Right now, I'm enjoying layering, I'm enjoying mixed media, I'm enjoying mist, I'm enjoying ink, um, all that. Anything scrapbooking. Do you have any other hobbies? I used to have a lot of hobbies. Now, I scrapbook. I used to love reading. Now, on vacation, I bought a book and I plan on reading it. It looks really good, so I want to get back into reading a little bit more. And I watch, can't say TV, it's on Netflix, but I watch, right now it's 24, I'm starting season 7, so I like to start a show at the beginning and watch the whole thing. That's what I like to do, so I guess that's my hobby. I love doing that. I get really involved in the story and stuff, and I love that. If someone wants to start to, the last question, if someone wants to start to scrapbook, what would you suggest? First of all, find out by um, watching YouTube, taking, a cheap online class. Find out what you like first. Find out what you think your style, like when you look at a page, you go, oh, that's what I want to do. Because as when you first start, you just want to buy everything. And it can be an expensive hobby. But if you find out what you love beforehand and just get your tools at first, like your trimmer, your glue, and some adhesive, and then find out what you like, and then from there say, okay, I want to do this style of scrapbooking, then buy that stuff. And another thing is, join a kit club, because you get everything that you need. And it might sound, a lot, between $25 to $50 a month, depending if you get 1 or 2 kits, or if you get all 4, then it's $100. But um, then you get everything in a package delivered to you, and you can just get started. You just have all the things that you need. And some kit clubs offer different things. They offer, like stamps and embellishment kits and color kits and all that stuff. So just go online, see which kit club would fit um, your budget, and start from there, and then figure out what you love, and with that, get going. And it is a rewarding um, hobby, and it's a great community. So I was petrified of doing this, but I'm glad I did it. So thank you, Idiot, for first putting my name down. I was like, oh, no, now I have to do it. I thought it was such a cute idea until I saw, my name on Idiot's video, and then Megan Russo, and then Robbins. And I'm like, okay, I guess I have to do it. But I just want to thank everyone. Like I said, I thought I was going to get 1 comment and no likes. And so I'm really enjoyed the last year and a half that I've been uploading YouTube videos. And I don't plan, even if even if I do online classes, I'm still going to, put up videos on my YouTube channel. So that's it. Thanks for joining me, and see you on YouTube. Bye.